This weekend's showdown between the Brisbane Broncos and the Penrith Panthers could change the course of rugby league history. That one decision, one missed tackle, or one spark of brilliance could end a dynasty, or begin one. Stick around, because what's about to unfold in Finals Week 3 isn't just another game. It's war on grass, and it's about to get personal. The NRL Finals. Week 3. Brisbane. Penrith. Two powerhouses on a collision course, and only one will survive. For the Broncos, this isn't just about reaching the grand final, it's about redemption. A year of rebuilding, a season of triumph and heartbreak, all leading to this moment. And for the Panthers? It's about defending a legacy. Nathan Cleary's men are chasing history, aiming to etch their names alongside the greatest dynasties rugby league has ever seen. But here's the kicker. Both sides know that legacies aren't written in minor premierships or regular season glory. They're carved out in the finals. Under pressure. Under lights. With the whole nation watching. The Broncos enter this clash with confidence, bolstered by the return of their generals, Adam Reynolds steering the ship, and Ezra Mam lighting up defences with his unpredictable brilliance. Yet, questions still linger. Can Reynolds' body hold up in the furnace of finals football? Can Mam keep his composure against the most disciplined defensive system in the NRL? On the other side, the Panthers, clinical, cold, relentless. Nathan Cleary, the architect, pulling strings with the composure of a surgeon. Dylan Edwards, the workhorse who never tires. And a forward pack that grinds you down until your spirit breaks. But here's the twist. For all their dominance, the Panthers have shown cracks. In their last few outings, they've looked mortal. Fatigue, injuries, and the weight of expectation could be creeping in. And the Broncos? They smell blood. This isn't just a game to decide who marches on to the grand final. This is about pride. About revenge. About shutting up critics who said Brisbane weren't ready for the big time. About proving that Penrith's golden run isn't untouchable. Think about it. If Brisbane pull off the upset, they shatter the Panthers' aura of invincibility. But if Penrith dominate once more, they're one step closer to cementing their place in the record books as one of the greatest dynasties ever. And here's where it gets fascinating. The Broncos know that beating the Panthers means more than just advancing. It means dethroning the Kings. It means being the team that dared to strike at the heart of a dynasty. Let's dive deeper, because this game isn't just about 17 men versus 17 men. It's about battles within the battle. Adam Reynolds versus Nathan Cleary. Experience versus mastery. Reynolds is the veteran, controlling tempo with his kicking game. Cleary is the modern-day general, capable of changing the course of a match in a single set. Whoever wins this duel, they win the night. Payne Haas versus James Fisher-Harris. The immovable object versus the unstoppable force. Haas has carried Brisbane forward all year with relentless power. But Fisher-Harris is a warrior, a leader who thrives when the stakes are highest. This collision in the middle could decide who controls territory. Reece Walsh versus Dylan Edwards. X-factor versus reliability. Walsh can break a game wide open with blistering speed and skill. Edwards may not have the flash, but his engine and positioning make him invaluable. Walsh could be the game breaker, but Edwards could be the game saver. And then, there's the theatre. The Broncos are hungry. Their fans have been starved of premiership glory since 2006. Every cheer, every chant, every roar inside Suncorp Stadium will fuel them. This is more than a home ground advantage. It's an atmosphere that can rattle even the most experienced opposition. But Penrith thrive in adversity. They've been the hunted for years, and yet, they keep showing up, week after week, silencing doubters, crushing challengers. Finals football is their playground, and they know how to win when it matters. Here's where things get spicy. Don't be fooled into thinking this will be a clean, clinical contest. This game has all the ingredients for chaos. Hard hits, tempers flaring, momentum swings that will have fans holding their breath. And mark my words, there will be a moment, maybe late in the first half or deep into the second, when one play changes everything. A dropped ball. A controversial call. A flash of brilliance. That's the beauty of finals football. You can predict all you want, but in the end, it only takes one moment to flip the script. So here we are, staring down one of the biggest finals Week 3 clashes in recent memory. Broncos. Panthers. History on the line. But the question remains, who blinks first? Is this the night Brisbane proves the doubters wrong and slays the giant? Or do Penrith remind everyone why they are the standard bearers of modern rugby league? Stick around, because in segment 2, we are going to break down the tactical master plans, expose the weaknesses each side must target, and reveal the one factor that could shock everyone and decide this blockbuster. If you thought this was just another finals clash, think again. Because beneath the surface of Broncos v Panthers lies a tactical chess match that could deliver either a fairytale upset or the continuation of a dynasty. And here's the kicker: one hidden factor could tilt the entire game on its head. Let's pull back the curtain and look at the blueprints. For the Broncos, the key is simple: disrupt Nathan Cleary. You cannot allow him to dictate tempo, field position, and momentum. Expect Brisbane's forwards to rush the kickers, closing space and forcing Cleary into hurried decisions. But there's a risk. If you overcommit to Cleary, Penrith's outside backs will punish you. Brian Tuo and Talon may thrive on quick play the balls and broken defensive lines. Stop Cleary, and you risk unleashing the strike weapons out wide. For the Panthers, the mission is clear: contain Reece Walsh. Every defensive session this week has likely been dedicated to shutting down his speed and unpredictability. Expect them to use kick pressure and high bombs to test Walsh's composure. If they can rattle him early,